I'm mentally this is how much of a dick-holded pussy these people have always had. They've always had a high interest in my invalidity, and oftentimes claiming that I had inviolabilities that were never apparent. I've always been the same mentally bad person. That's because so they stand around my life constantly wanting to conspire. I had some where my life doesn't pertain to them, some invalidity I've never had. On a consistent basis, calling it a reflection of me, including my family seems to do this as well. They claim going back into childhood I had invalidities I've never had, or to my creativity, for why they have a dick-holded interest in my invalidity as a little, they seem to be a little pussy that seems to they constantly cover that it's viable, that they control my validity, that they act like they have an interest out of my life that's viable outside of my boundaries and rights. And they try to control my assets for those things out of false context of my rights, where these people don't contribute to my life in any depth, and my family may help with stuff, I pay them back for it each month. They seem to expect something out of my time where they don't contribute to it, other than where they contribute to it, and where I'm an adult trying to have her own life. And they seem to collaborate with other people through my place in society. They try to control, yet again, like I said, my assets. They do this with people behind my things intentionally, calling this viable, who've tried to harass my life since I've been an adult and use my life for their gain. They try to do this through my place of household. They try to look at things I do and hold them against me falsely if I do anything small, and they cover it with confronting me about it out of false context, where I've made you something small, like take a house of resource at most. But yet again, these people incessantly try to add themselves. My family I use my mom's internet each month that she buys. I give her $700, and she tries to close off the internet so I don't have any internet to use during the month. I have no way to access. They constantly try to control my assets, calling it a reflection of me. They constantly claim that I have some invalidity I don't, for why they want to have mental health saves on me or control. The professional fields try to stand around my life collaborating that I have saves that I don't, or that I have meant through my outpatient diagnosis, which they try to take into their own hand to turn into other things. I'm the person that they collaborate with, that I had mental invalidities going to the path I didn't, even though I expressed myself coherently after I expressed myself as well. And they also collaborate that I do have these mental invalidities at the times where I've always been stable, or they may take my creativity, stable, mentally viable person. And yet again, they keep collaborating that it's viable. That my family does so well as they constantly call me inviolable ways, and that they control my life, my assets, my resources. They constantly try to add themselves out of my life out of these contexts because they seem to have high dosing with it ever since I started claiming that it's viable, that they control me, a third one's life. They may also try to, with a law, claim that I'm underage to yet again control my assets when I'm a grown third one. I'm the type of person that actually has a mental health diagnosis that people use to claim that I have mental inviolabilities and says that I don't out of false context, and yet again try to add themselves out of my life out of false context.